doing my favorite eyeshadow look, which is just one color, a bright color, like a colorful color. I will be using different shades of this one color, so it's not gonna be just one eyeshadow, it's gonna be one color, and that color will be blue. You can totally recreate it with different colors, for example red, green, purple, whatever you like, yellow, and just use the same techniques and that will work just fine. I like to do the same. I have done this eyeshadow look a couple of times and I love it. In case I will have some fallout from the eyeshadows, I am going to do my eyes first and then the rest of my face, and that way I don't have to be too careful about the shape. I can just wipe it away if it gets too low. I'm going to use this palette from Beauty Bay. I really like it. It has 42 colors in it. I'm going to use the blue shades right here, but I think I'm going to use 3 of them, just maybe these 3. I don't even know if that is necessary, but I will be starting with the light one and working my way to a darker blue. If you just have a single eyeshadow that is colorful, I am pretty sure you can just use that one and achieve a similar look. I also have the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, the first one. It's very old. I bought it right when it came out. I may be using this blue shade just on top. I don't know yet. And just a little side note, Beauty Bay has these little colorful palettes as well. It's 9 shades, and if you want to start to use a little bit more colorful eyeshadow and do a couple of colorful looks, you can purchase this and just try out some colors. The brushes I'm going to use are pretty much these 4 mainly, and more likely even these 3. They are the Morphe M433, Morphe M507 and Morphe 456. I will be putting a little bit of concealer around my eyes because I don't want to get too close to the eyeshadow later with the concealer. I'm also going to powder it a little bit, just a very light layer. I don't know how much sense it makes to do this, but I just always did it this way. And I also like to put concealer down first because it evens out my eyelids and the veins and everything, and I feel like the color is gonna pop or show off more when I do this. I will be starting by mixing these 2 colors right here, the white and the bone color, and just put them all over. I'm going to put a little bit under my eyes as well. Like I said, I didn't learn to do makeup or anything. This is just what I do. It kind of makes sense to me, so I'm putting this light shade of blue pretty much all over the lid and flicking it to the outside to create somewhat of a wing. I'm just creating the rough shape of this eye look with the lightest color, trying to be pretty accurate on the top because we are not going to erase any of that, but right here you don't have to be too accurate because we're gonna wipe that away before we do our face. I'm going to keep using this brush and take the darker shade, but not the darkest shade yet, and just pretty much put it on top. This is why I'm not really sure if the lighter color is really necessary at all. Maybe for the look of it seeming very blended, it's not a bad idea to use the lighter color, but I actually don't think it's necessary because I am going to put it the same way pretty much. And now with this darker blue, I am using the Morphe M456 brush to be a little more precise and to keep it more on the lid in general, but also blending it out into the other blue as well a little bit. As you probably can see, I'm being really messy down here, but like I said, it doesn't really matter. We're gonna clean everything up later. And I do know I look crazy. Now I'm just going to take the bigger blending brush and blend the upper edges a little bit to make them look pretty seamless. And if I feel like I need to, I'm just going to go in with a little more blue, like right here. I'm also not putting new color on this brush, I'm just using what's still on here. I'm just blending and blending and blending. But I think I'm ready to clean up now. And for that I'm just using a makeup wipe. I know it's not good for the environment. I have one pack in my bathroom. I rarely use it, which doesn't make it any better, I know. But I still have them and I am going to use them up. You can also use a reusable cotton pad with some makeup remover on it. It's gonna work the same, and I will be doing that once I finish my packet. So now I obviously see that they are not even, so I am just going to even them out, at least to try to even them out. So I do feel like it is pretty even now. At least I'm not gonna change it anymore. Probably not completely even, but I am going to add the blue shade of the Jaclyn Hill palette on top, and I am going to use my finger to apply it. Yeah, that's not working. It's almost taking the other shades off, so that wasn't a good idea. And I'm just gonna blend it again a little bit to try and even that out. And now I'm just going to take a very tiny bit of this color right here. It's very dark. I don't want the look to be that dark actually, but I just want to darken a little bit. I decided to put it very lightly over the whole lid, and I actually don't think it is that deep and that dark, and it didn't make much of a difference, but I do like it. I am done with the eyeshadow for now. I feel like this eye looks darker than the other, but I don't know why. They are actually the same color. I mean, does it look the same like this? Is it the same color now when I'm sitting back a little bit? I don't know. Whatever, I'm going to do my face now off camera and we'll be right back.
20 minutes later.
I finished the face makeup and now we're just gonna finish the eyeshadow, put a little mascara on, and then the look is done. So the last thing I'm going to do for the eyeshadow look is add some blue in the inner corner, and for that I am going to use the M507 from Morphe, this blue right here. And the brush has pretty much the perfect shape to just press it against the inner corner and swipe it up, and you will have this shape that I'm going for. I don't really know how to describe it, but you have a pointy end of the eyeshadow in the inner corner. This is a little bit too thick, but I'm just gonna clean that up later. Now I just cleaned up the inner corner, I put on some mascara and took the bobby pins out of my hair, and the look is pretty much, no, it is done. That is the look. The look is also great for people with hooded eyes like myself, because none of the color is, well, pretty much a lot of the color is disappearing in your crease, but because it is one color and it's just a little blue that is disappearing, you still have the whole look. I really like it. I pretty much do it at home, and I walk around at home and just like to look at myself in the mirror and take some pictures with this look. Thank you so much for watching, and maybe someone's gonna recreate this look. I know it's not that special. I think it's really easy to recreate this, so yeah, do it.